So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when...
Kane! No, not the best of headers. And it's Salah. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kane. De Bruyne. They're urging him to shoot. Nuno Mendes. Wriggles his way through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Goal! Milan! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Keane, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Simons. He is through here! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Well, tries a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's there to hit it! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And he has been fouled there. Tries to play it through. Xavi Simons gets into a good position. Aimed in towards the... Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Simons. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Xavi Simons has it out wide and in space. Reinders played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. Ruben Neves.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bellingham. Incoming header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Keane. Played out towards the right wing. And he's intervened well there. Kane. Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne on a strong run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Keane. And Keane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Keane. Jordi Alba. It's a good look. Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A great delivery and a and there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the game has already resumed here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Keane. He's had it taken off him. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Kane. Knocks it out wide. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great vision. He has a shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shoots! He has done it! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan are having a ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super! Threads one in. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a big chance! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
This is their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Kane! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Milan have their third corner. Oh, denied at the last. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Ruben Neves, given the lift of his goal, looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. Milan finding their passes. Ruben Neves, nicely spread. De Bruyne at his creative best, he's set up 2 goals. Now it's Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. AC Milan could counter here. And here's Kane. Distributed tidily. Ruben Neves, not the most accurate pass. Keane, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice interception, well timed. Short changes him with that pass. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Mbappe bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Taken back almost at once. He's found a way through. And that will be it. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Kane gleefully reminding them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out, trying to keep him quiet.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread neatly, it's a promising position. And it's Kane. Rudiger does well to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Neves. And this is Kane. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Ruben Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through. Center play, and it is a goal kick. He's in a great position here. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Engages and forces him off the ball. A probing pass. Now it's Mbappe, and he's gone backward here. Xavi Simons. And here's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Strokes it back. That's the keeper's ball. Looking for the run. Jordi Alba gets into some space. Jordi Alba delivers. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he can clear it away. Throw in. Oh, that's well spotted. Still goalless at the moment. Nicely worked. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets a good foot in there. Knocks it out wide. Ruben Neves. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Kimmich. That's an imaginative pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Knocks it into space. Ruben Neves.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And the keeper's got it again. Jordi Alba. He is through here! And he's had it nicked away. Oh no, this does not look good! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Aims beyond the defence. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a goal kick. That's the throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Kane is fouled. And it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Xavi Simons tries to play it through. That's a good ball. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ruben Neves. Xavi Simons, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, good take in a good area. Pings it across. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
And he's worked it, and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Jordi Alba delivers. He's looking wide. Rijkaard makes the interception. They get a throw in. Owen. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. De Bruyne. Ruben Neves. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Asia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. And it's made its way to him. Kane. Still goalless. De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. And he cuts out the supply. Well,
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has shown him a yellow card. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Egypt were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
This looks promising, and this is Kane, and it shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, there first. Quality ball. Egypt are looking to go forward now. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. That is good alertness. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi. Played out to the right. Beckham. And here's Kane. He's played it back. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Ball is over the line. Spread it left. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Lofted in. Big header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball! There's no flag! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He can run onto that. Beckham. Oh, well played, well played. Drives it in. Xavi Simons. De Bruyne, looking for the run.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kane. He's found a way through. Picked up, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of